Good morning, it's Harvey here, and welcome back. Today we are going to be doing the Tempest Remastered set on Magic Online. That is Tempest, Stronghold, and Exodus from way back in Magic history have been recombined into a more suitable limited format than they originally existed, and they are draftable only on Magic Online for a short period of time. Today is actually the last day that you can do this. So why is this happening now? Because I am bad at planning. I've been busy with work, and also Houston flooded. I'm gonna use that as an excuse. Um, I'm gonna be doing the draft today, not the sealed, because onward, upward, we're challenging ourselves and learning how to grow. Like I said, today is the last day that Tempest Remastered is going to be on Magic Online. So I apologize. If you were watching this video hoping to get nifty tips and tricks for how to excel in this amazing throwback format, I'm sorry. Your first mistake was watching me. I'm bad. I've done as little reading about this as possible. I scrolled through the cards and kind of looked at them and said, they're pretty. But also, this will probably not be available unless they bring it back. I really like the idea of them going back and kind of polishing some older sets where the power creep wasn't so prevalent, and the game just feels like it's in a different phase. I'm like that's really exciting to me. I will say though that on their promotional artwork there is this dragon. I don't know what this dragon is. I went through all of the cards. I can't find a picture of this dragon. It looks badass. At first I thought it was that Hellkite from Visions. Firestorm Hellkite, I think. I don't know. That's the only thing I could think of that had a vaguely red and blue color palette. But all of the cards do use their original artwork for better or for worse. We have a little bit more time left in this queue until it pops. I'm going to be doing the 6222 thing because, as stated before, I am bad. And I will take a slightly less competitive playing field to compensate for the badness. All right, I guess I will see you all again when we start this up. All right, here we go. I have no idea what to do. What do we have here? Coat of Arms. That's kind of like a bomby sort of thing. Cannibalize. Shadow. White is a little bit super aggressive in this format. Slivers have had their rarities adjusted to be somewhat draftable. Buyback is a thing because you get to you're guaranteed to be able to do the same thing forever, which is kind of nice. From all of this, I kind of want to pick Coat of Arms, but I don't know if that's going to be strong enough by itself. And unlike a lot of modern cards, you can actually burn yourself with it. It is entirely possible. It is entirely possible. So the Solteri Priest is actually pretty strong, I think. The protection from red and the shadow is nice. So I think that's going to be my pick, although it is heavy white. I think it's okay. Speaking of whiteness, the Solteri Champion is okay. Anoint is okay. The one thing about Shadow, though, is that you will never be able to block very well, unless you're blocking shadows. I feel like this Mounted Archer thing is pretty strong. The reach and the blockability. Also, this Sultai Champion is really strong. And the Dulthai Slayer also looks reasonable. I'm really liking how white is looking so far. Pacifism is good. Pandemonium is here. That seems reasonably strong. Let's see. Spirit and Core. would be dealt to target creature you control instead. That's very reasonable. That's good. Mugs, coercion. Carnophage, I know, is super, super strong. That's one of the really strong black cards. Volrath's Curse is kind of like a control thing. Oh, Spike Feeder! Crap! Oh, this is why I don't like drafting. I don't know what to do. 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 Pacifism is removal. I know that green is supposed to be a little underpowered in the set because I tried to fix it. This is a rare, and it's kind of a not very amazing rare. At that Dream Prowler. Look at that art. I really like those old, like, kind of abstract, very flat-looking art pieces. Harpies, those came back in Theros. What else we got going on here? Destroy target blocked creature. That's pretty strong. Removal is usually pretty strong. Pegasus Stampede is... I don't know how good it is, but I like it. Wayward Soul. Oh, that's so pretty. I don't think I like the card, though. What's this over here? Dream Prowler. Can't be blocked as long as it's attacking alone. That's kind of awful. Charging Paladin. Whenever it attacks, it gets 3 toughness. I think, like, tokens are usually pretty strong. And the buyback for sacrificing a land, you're always going to be able to afford that. Even if you can't afford that, you are able to pay it. So I think that gives you a certain level of versatility. I'm going to go ahead and take Pegasus Stampede. What do we got here? We have Phyrexian Hulk. We have a Sliver, Anarchist, kind of poopy. There is Smite, which is another removal. I feel like we are pretty much just picking a white card. Yay. Look at these planes. That's exciting, huh? So what do we have here? More smites. I think after a certain point we just have to start taking like actual creatures who do things. Bandage, that is a white card we will not be taking. Oh, got a burp. Let me see. Sliver, Dark Ritual, Flowstone Blade is kind of poopy. Patchwork Gnomes is at least a creature. Wind Dancer gives flying. Armored Sliver gives armor to slivers. When he leaves the battlefield. Okay, so this is my original pack. It's come back to me. I kind of like the idea of Twitch just because I really like cantrips. Or Wind Dancer. Wind Dancer is probably stronger, even though I am not a huge fan of the art. I really like the 7th edition of art on Wind Dancer. So here we are, seeing this Anoint again. M&M Sliver, which lets you draw cards much like M&Ms do in real life. I really like how Whisper of the Muse is looking right now. Let me see. So here, this is removal. I think we're doing white and blue, which is fine. Can't attack unless the defending player controls an island. That's kind of poopy. I think I go with the cantrip there. I think I like the cantrip. I think I go with provoke. I think I get a land. Okay, so that was our first pack. We went pretty heavy white, and we got a dashing splashing of blue. And I really have to burp all of the time. So here we are going into our second pack. This is exciting. You know, I I feel like we're pretty well-rounded. We don't have anything that's super bomby, but I think we have a very stable base, and I'm always comfortable keeping a very stable sort of base. Gerard's Battle Cry is our rare, so that's not awful. It's in our colors. And this pack is kind of weak. The Skyshroud Vampire is kind of bomby. The Counterspell is kind of good. Do we keep the Counterspell? Windrake is always good. Never mind. Gerard's Battlecry might come back to us. It might come back to us. And I kind of either want a Counterspell or a creature. Spell Burst would be easier since we're mostly white. Windrake is kind of just solid as like a 2/2 flyer. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Take the Windrake. You can hate me. I love Windrake. Shut up. When you play another land, sacrifice City of Traders. Warlord, Lotus Petal. Hey. Verdant Touch. Armored Pegasus. I'm really not seeing the white anymore. Which is probably, what is that called? A signal? Is someone signaling to me? Okay. Elvish Fury. Shadow Rift. I'm not aggressive enough for Shadow Rift. This is kind of like sort of a big dumb thing. Maybe I need more big dumb things. Take that. I love how this Sabertooth Wyvern looks. Oh, he's so cute. I wish they would reprint this in like a new paper frame so that I could have it. Draw 2 cards, discard a card. Angelic Blessing. Got Gravediggers. Horned Turtle is super cute. Mana Leak is probably the best. Capsize. I know this card is stupidly strong if you are decent in its standing. I'm kind of surprised to see that come around. Don't be locking me out of my white stuff. Salt Flats. Hammerhead Shark is basically a big, dumb, stupid blocker. Yeah. Ew. This pack is kind of gross. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Yeah. There's really not anything in here that I like. I'll take the Salt Flats. I really like that this is a dinosaur. Everything else in here looks kind of ugly except for Lab Rats is cute. Conviction is white. I want to say Talikos Drifters is really strong here because it is a creature. It has evasion. This is a Mythic Sliver Queen. I kind of want to rare draft this. What else do we have in here? We have Wind Dancer. We have these things. Neither one of them are particularly good. Like, I kind of want the Pegasus, but more than that, I kind of want a Sliver Queen. Yeah, that was probably not smart, but I want these things. I want all of these things. Mog Fanatic Telethropter is usable. Lab Rats would also be okay. Nothing else in this pack is really for me, though. Okay, here we are at Wall of Souls. I feel like this is that pack come back around to us. It's come back. I don't remember what was in here, but it's all gone. Is dealt combat damage. It deals that much damage to target opponent. I think that's my favorite. A lot of red. There's really nothing. Horned Turtle is decently strong. Everything else here is kind of poopy. Talico Seeker is a thing. Craven Giant. I'll take a Lab Rats. You know, of all the last cards to get, Angelic Blessing is not too shabby. I thought I was going to get a land. So I will take it. I don't know if you heard this about me, but I will take an Angelic Blessing. Okay, so third pack. You know, we're kind of somewhere between white, blue, and black. So we're kind of around Esper colors. Maybe we should be more focused. Whoops. Oh, life is hard. Okay, so here we have Recurring Nightmare, which is a mythic. I feel like I take this because I don't know any better. Alurin. Okay, Wall of Essence. Cursed Flesh. Dungeon Shade. I really like Talico Scout. I've been getting some pretty bomby black cards, I feel like. That probably worked better with being more aggressive. But crap. Am I going to be pushing 3 colors? I don't know if that's going to be very smart. Oh, shoot me. Here's another Salt Flats Searing Touch. We're not in red, but I know that one is very much worth seeing. Here is a very good white blocker, which is something that we're going to have to pivot on. Rats of Wrath is actually very useful because you can block these buyback cards by destroying your own stuff. And that sounds stupid, but it's actually a thing. Mounted Archers. I think I pick Mounted Archers. Legacy's Allure. Gain control of target creature equal with a power less than or equal to the number of treasure counters on Legacy's Allure. That takes a really long time to charge up. Hermit Druid. I've heard that be described as something like a combo piece. Mana Leak is always very strong. Wing Sliver is... we don't have enough for Wing Sliver. Standing Troops is Horned Turtle. We picked up Horned Turtle before. Standing Troops is better Horned Turtle. The Soltari Monk. Oh, that's so good. Crashing Boars. Ah, there's that Wyvern again. Yeah, I think we're just going Solid Shadow. Fighting Drake is extremely usable because that has a big old butt. Okay, here we have Merfolk Looter, a Mnemonic Sliver. We have another Mounted Archer. There's Lab Rats. Oh, gosh. Okay, I think we take Archer. This pack has nothing. I'll take Hammerhead Shark. I'll take Whispers. Take another Salt Flats. Guess Anoint. Gaseous Form is good. That's really nice to see late in the pick. Toe pick. Don't know what that is, but it's the not land. And there's the land. Someone's not going to give us another thing. Okay, so here's the thing. I think we're building 3 colors. I think we're building 3 colors, and I'm sorry. I already told you. To have really low standards for this. All right, next time, I guess we will sort this deck together.